buddy. You lost? Good boy. Good boy. Good boy, Skeeter. Let's put you inside. You go for a ride? Oh, you do, buddy. You do, buddy. Come on. Hey. Come here. There you go. timers off because I realized that this is going to be a couple hours of the same thing over and over and over and over. But it's good repetition, good time on the seat. I got one of these, I don't even know what I've said already. I got 5 loads of this sandy clay delivered, and it's primarily sand, which kind of sucks. I've got all kinds of material to pull from, but all this stuff just clumps up. Anyway, let me spin you around. This side needs to be built up quite a bit, right? So the side of the slab right there, it's got 5.5, 6 inches. I think that was a 2x6 that they used right there. Regardless, this needs to be built up quite a bit, and I'm going to shoot for maybe an inch or so lower than that because I'm going to put gravel on here and I want the water to run off if there's any water up there. But I just piled it on, and if I get low, you can see that like over there we're a good 8 inches higher than the slab, but it's all, you know, lumpy and bumpy from dropping piles. So I guess now I'm just gonna run it over 16,000 times, maybe 17,000 times, to smooth it out a little bit with the box blade. There's a lot of dirt. Well, sand, whatever it is. And then this stuff, man, it's just what a mess, what a mess, what a mess, what a mess. But that's okay. Well, we finally have some grass and stuff, and clover growing up over there. You know, it's interesting. We had a big windrow burn pile right here in the middle. It's a 300-foot long burn pile, and everywhere that there was a burn, that's where the grass is growing up first, right? Dumping a lot of carbon back into the soil. Well, dirt, it's not really soil yet, but we smoothed it out a little bit here and there with the tractor a few months back, and just left it. Threw a little bit of clover seed down. Didn't think much of it because we did it right before a heavy frost that was unexpected, heavy freeze. But hey, we got some growing up. Most of that I think is crabgrass, I think. So it's nothing grand, but hey, it's roots in the ground, and roots will help with erosion. This is one of those times where I really wish I had a mini excavator. I would dig a nice little trench that way through this mucky muck, just get this water out. Eventually I'll pull this material up here, that way it starts to slope this way, and that tree line over there has the original four-wheeler trail. Well, those ruts are essentially a swale to get the water out. So we want to get the water that way, and it'll naturally go that way. This whole 2-acre clearing kind of leans a little bit this way and also a little bit forward. So that corner is the lowest corner. It all just kind of goes this way. Now we also, just to update you on a couple things, I'm getting off topic here, but that's okay. Battery just died. I had one in my pocket, thankfully. The 4 corner posts right there for the house pad, that's going to be the house. We initially wanted the orchard and the garden behind us on the other side of the shop. But what makes more sense is my wife's garden is going to be in between the house and the shop now. So this will be garden, hopefully this spring. And then the orchard will be on the other side of the shop. I'll take care of the orchard because it's, you know, it's lower maintenance, obviously. It's not day-to-day maintenance. And that's something that I can fit into my schedule with working on everything else. And my wife wants to focus on the garden. So she'll do the garden, I'll do the orchard. I think that's going to work out really, really well. And my daughter, she's just going to play in everything. Also just got word a few minutes ago via text that a local gentleman with the sawmill that we tried to schedule to come over for these logs a little while ago, he's a boat captain. So he got sent back out on the water a little bit sooner than what we had anticipated, or what I had anticipated. I didn't really know his schedule. So he was gone for 4 weeks. He'll be back next week, and hopefully not this weekend, but next weekend we can figure out a way to get all these sawed up and stacked somewhere. I have no idea where. Also, electricity. So you see these white flags in the ground? These white flags are because electricity was measured out. So they came out, measured to the meter. And man, it really sucks about this. When I had the septic installed, I said, hey, dig me a small hole, because I have to go 3 feet underground right here for the underground service, and I'm responsible up until that elbow. So I had them dig out just a little bit, and we're already starting to get some erosion underneath the slab. So as soon as they run this, which is hopefully Friday of this week, if not Monday of next, it's currently a Wednesday, as soon as this gets hooked up, and I have to change out that meter base, I need a side post underground meter base, not that universal one. Unfortunately, a wasted expense, but it is what it is. So as soon as this gets installed and ready to go, I'm going to start filling this in, but I'm going to start packing it in there tight. I've got a 27-pound, I think it's a post hole tamp. So I'll be tamping the material, pushing it back in there, and I really want to do a good job getting that back underneath the slab. And then build this side up quite a bit too, because you know the dirt and gravel has to be about that height. On both sides, not so much on the end, but on both sides, actually, you know what, on just that side, because the lean-to's over here, but on that side I want to have like a 3-foot strip or 2-foot strip of gravel on that side. It's too muddy for me to walk over there right now, just to stop the splashing from the roof runoff. We eventually want to put gutters on here. Was hoping to do that when we did the initial install of the building, but ran out of funds. So I guess you guys understand how that goes. All right, enough talky. I'm gonna get back onto the tractor and just box blade this back and forth and back and forth and back and forth and see what happens. being able to park the tractor under a roof. No more wet seats. I used about 4.5 of those, of the 5 piles, and I probably have enough work to use 5 more loads of this sand stuff. I like this stuff. I didn't like it at first because I thought it was a little bit messy, but boy was I ignorant on the situation, because it's got nothing on that chocolate icing over there. I had to quit though. Darker clouds are rolling in, the wind's picking up, it's supposed to storm tonight, and I have to go around the perimeter and use a pitchfork, because of course I can't find my garden rake, and pull all this material, kind of slope it away from the shop just a little bit. I wanted to pile it up there, that way I can use my foot and the tractor tire to just pound it in and, you know, pack it down a little bit. But I've got a little bit of handwork to do here in the shop. Here under the lean-to, I was pushing a little bit too much dirt up against the siding, but rain's not going to get that tonight, so I'll pull that off at my convenience. But yeah, I just got to stop with the cameras and get this done because it's about to rain. I will check in tomorrow.